What's up, guys? It's your coach talking, and as you all know, we have roster cuts today. Um, Now, the typical thing for a coach to say would be it was a hard and tough decision to pick who had to go and who had to stay. Um, but it was a hard decision for me because most of y'all trash. Okay, let me be real. Most of y'all suck. Okay, you shouldn't be on an NFL team. Coach, what's with the NBA jersey behind you? Aren't you coaching football? Like, what is this? Why'd you bring that jersey to your press conference? I think that's a question on all of our minds. Well, I don't know if you know, but I'm looking to coach basketball after I'm done with this sorry team that I'm forced to work with. Because I know you guys are going to get me fired, so I'm just going to say, fluff it. I'm already looking towards the next job. I can coach basketball, football, Quidditch, um, badminton, tennis, whatever it is you need me to coach, I'll coach it. So I'm just keeping my options open because your team's sorry. I have no doubt in my mind that in 2 to 3 years, most of y'all aren't even going to be in football, at least not in America. Maybe you'll play in some German football league, Australian football, Aussie rules football, you never know. Um, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I did for the roster cuts. Now, I went ahead and took the liberty at the back of the room. There is a trash bin, okay? And I took the liberty to put all of your names, okay? Write them down on paper. And I crumpled them up, and if they're in that trash bin, you're cut from the team because you're trash. Now, if you dig in the trash bin and you find your name, you're cut. You're off the team. I know people are gonna say, "Oh, you're wasting trees," but you guys deserve it. You're so trash. I need to make it clear so that I hammer it down that you guys are all trash. But with that, of course, if you don't find your name, you're not going to be, of course, cut this year or at this time. Um, Keith Mumphrey, why are you digging in the trash can? I will tell you right now, you already know you's in there, dog. You already know your paper's in there. You can just walk out right now. I see you digging in there like you hoping not to find your name. But and while we're on the topic, you too, Gilchrist. I don't know your first name, and I really don't see any reason why I need to. So you can go ahead and get out, and so can Keith Mumphrey. Like at the end of the year, no matter what our record is, I'm probably gonna have to do post game interviews where I'm like, oh, it was such a pleasure to coach this group of athletes. They're a real testament to what this organization is about. You're not. I mean, like, I'm looking at what I have to work with. It's no wonder I couldn't get a job with any of the other teams in this league. Okay? I'm doing this job just for the money. I have no doubt in my mind in 5 years, if they keep giving me scrub players like you, I'll probably be fired and I'll have to take all the blame that, oh, my coaching wasn't good, the coaching was bad, and the execution was just doomed to failure because the play calling was made to fail before the execution even happened. But you guys couldn't execute. You guys couldn't execute flippin' King if he was on his knees, bound and gagged, with his head laying over the guillotine. That's how trash y'all are. Okay, you cannot execute. You can't do anything. Like, I'll go ahead and say it right now. They're about maybe 5 people on this team that I actually like. So with that said, you guys go ahead, look in the trash bin. If you find your name, you cut. If you don't, you're safe for now. That doesn't mean you ain't trash. It just means at this time there is not enough. There were basically it's like this. We have a team, okay? We have people that are gonna start not because they are starters in this league, because we simply need people to start. That's how it is. Just like we have roster spots that need to be filled, not because they're good people to put on this team, but just because a roster spot needs to be filled. So, with that, most of y'all are trash. Go ahead, find your name. If you find it, leave. If you don't, cool. You know, I mean, if you really believe in yourself and you want to continue football and you find your name in the trash bin, there's always CFL, there European football leagues. I don't know what to tell you. Some of y'all are so trash that you wouldn't even make it there. So, um, really, I really don't like the personnel directing of this team either. So, yeah, that's how this press conference is gonna go. Um, with that said, uh, have have a nice day, guys.